and now we are commencing the event. It all started with a vision to become a story they want to be a part of and share an experience they'll never forget. I quote Tom Abbott, "It's not just about being better, it's about being different. You need to give people a reason to choose your business," I unquote. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries and esteemed guests. A very warm welcome to the listing ceremony of 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗀 Limited. It is a momentous occasion from the promoters and the team of 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗀 as the stock will be listed today on the BSE SME platform. Before we start the formal proceedings, let us all rise for the national anthem. We invite all of you to join us in singing the national anthem and honor our country and all that it represents. भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाए तब शुभाशीष माए गाए तब जय गादा जन गण मंगलदायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता जय 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 जय. Thank you everyone. Kindly be seated. I cordially invite the founders of 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗀, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Jain Narayanan, Whole-Time Director, Mrs. 𝗕ឆ̀ma 𝗪𝗠𝗍, and Non-Executive Director, Mr. 𝗪𝗠 𝗪𝗠 to the dais. Now, I request the directors of the company to welcome the dignitaries with flower bouquets. I humbly request Mr. 𝗪𝗠𝗫𝗓, Relationship Manager, Bombay Stock Exchange of India Limited, to please collect this flower bouquet from us. Thank you, sir. I humbly request Mr. C.A. Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited, to come collect the bouquet from us. I request the founders to please stay on the dais. I would now like to call upon the dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp. I call upon Mr. 𝗪𝗠𝗫𝗓, Mr. C.A. Yogesh Jain, Mr. Gunwant Vaid, Mrs. Gayatri Devi Jain, and Mr. Sudhanshu Budia to join us on the dais. Thank you, all the dignitaries. 𝗕𝗂𝗃 Limited is a growth accelerator for companies around the globe. Since 2012, 𝗕𝗃 has partnered with organizations of all sizes and extended marketing office, crafting high-impact go-to-market strategies that drive real results. We are a full-time, full-suite B2B marketing company, delivering services spanning strategy, consulting, branding, content development, and digital campaign execution, all tailored with a design thinking approach. With a team that's 80% creative and 20% weird, we don't just solve problems. We redefine possibilities with marketing strategies that are creative, responsible, and sustainable. We present you a glimpse of who we are.
In the quiet of the afternoon's light, a paper plane takes gentle flight. Its wings unfurl with trust and grace, a canvas for a vision taking its place. Folded with care, yet wild and free, it soars with creativity. Empowered in every glide, carrying ideas far and wide. It dances through the air, so light, a beacon of joy, a pure delight. In every fold, a story is told, of courage, dreams, and hearts of gold. Stories of connection, hope, and courage mold. That's our superpower.
We craft powerful tales. We dare to dream beyond the trails. The world is waiting for your voice, and we know how to make it rise and rejoice. We are the weird ideators, the passionate creators, the bold disruptors, your marketing dream makers. We are 𝗕𝗃, your growth accelerator.
I am pleased to announce that 𝗕𝗃 Limited's recent IPO was a resounding success. The issue priced between 172 rupees and 182 rupees per equity share had a total size of 9.17 crore in rupees. 𝗕𝗃 Limited makes history by being the third most subscribed IPO in India all time. We received an overwhelming response from the investors, with the IPO being subscribed to a jaw-dropping 1,025 times. This showcases the immense confidence investors have in our company's growth and potential. Now, I call upon Mr. Getcreative, Chairman and Managing Director of 𝗕𝗃 Limited, to share his words of vision and the journey.
Thank you so much. Check. Am I audible? The last row? I think any speaker who comes on stage, their biggest concern is if they're audible, right? That's least of my concerns. Am I visible? That's been my concern ever since I was born. There is some similarity between me and 𝗕𝗃 in this space. We both have been trying to be visible for many years. And when this was not happening, we decided we will amplify our voice. And our voice, luckily, was heard really far. And that was a moment to celebrate. But when it came to visibility, I think the day is today. We never expected this kind of visibility. And this is an amazing combination, having the right voice and the right visibility. And we are here to celebrate that visibility. And I want to thank each one of you for being here to celebrate this achievement with us. And people who are here are really important for us. There are a lot of people who couldn't come. My WhatsApp was full of apology notes last night that they couldn't travel, they couldn't come here today. Thankfully, they didn't come. We wouldn't have had more seats to accommodate them. But all of you here, we are grateful for your presence. We have our past customers, our current customers, our past employees, our current employees, our partners, our friends, well-wishers, and family. What more can we ask? A good round of applause for all of you for being here. 𝗕ᾫ𝗻 and I are like two sides of a coin. Not that we don't see eye to eye. At times we don't. But that's when we decide that we should agree to disagree. We are poles apart. And that's another reason why she's the head and I'm the tail. The tail exactly knows what's happening in the head. And that's how the tail keeps wagging. But the best part about this coin is we are absolutely in sync. The business nervous system in 𝗕ance is so intact that synchronization is the mantra at 𝗕ance. We want to be in sync with the market. We want to be in sync with our fellow colleagues at 𝗕ance. We want to be in sync with our partners and customers. And today is yet another day to celebrate the synchronization. And thank you all of you for being part of this celebration. I don't know how many of you know that we are a women-first company. For a very long time, I was the only minority. And thankfully, few gentlemen joined this organization. They are really brave. But we all are proud, especially the men, to say that we are a women-first company. And if 𝗕ance has reached this stage today, it is because of all the women in our organization. A big round of applause for all of them. 𝗕ᾫ𝗻 always keeps saying, every time we go to a conference, every time we go for a client meeting, she enters the conference room and then looks at me and asks, where are the women? And every time when we walk out of that conference room, she tells me that I want to build women leaders. And it should start from 𝗕ance. And that's the only space we have that we can call it ours, and then we can start building. And that's the mission she's on to, and we guys are efficiently supporting her, if I may say so. 𝗕ᾫ𝗻, thank you for leading the way, and hopefully someday we will create or mimic or maybe make so many 𝗕ᾫ𝗻s in 𝗕ance, and that's been the mission. Thank you so much. I want to thank one person, especially Mr. Sudhanshu Budia. You saw him sometime back here. He's a silent character. I don't know how he can be this silent, but he is that powerful force beneath 𝗕ᾫ𝗻's wings. I've seen him from 2012, continuously helping us with things that we are not aware of, with things that we would have missed. And he's the only person who finds his way to come and tell us that, hey, you guys missed something, and you need to be extremely cautious about this. If not for him, we would have committed probably thousands of blunders. So thank you, Sudhanshu, for being that pillar behind 𝗕ᾫ𝗻 and behind 𝗕ance. And we would seek that help for a very, very long time. And I don't want to steal much more time from you all, but for the last but not the least, I want to thank my dad. He's the only person who had faith in his son. The son had no clue what he was up to. But my father, though he couldn't afford, he was hell-bent on sending me to one of the best colleges in India to pursue my engineering. Those days, I didn't know how he was making things happen. But much later, when I struggled to make things happen, I knew how much he would have gone through. And that's how I ended up in 𝗵𝗔 Pilani. And I'm ever grateful to him. He's no more, but I'm sure he must be smiling, looking at this hall full of people. And thank you for making this day so that my dad is happy today. And on that note, wish you all the best and wish us luck, 𝗕ᾫ𝗻. And I'm sure we're going to win. I don't know about businesses, but we'll certainly win hearts. Thank you so much. Over to you, Joe.
An orator we don't want to miss, an orator we say don't stop. Thank you so much, Mr. Jain. Now I request Mr. Sendil VR, Relationship Manager, BSc, to share his words, wishes and appreciation.
Morning everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Jain sir and Reshma madam for listing in Chennai because this is the third company listing in Chennai directly. Every time all the companies will list in Bombay only, we will request every time to list in Chennai. So thank you for hearing my words and listing in Chennai. And many congratulations to Jain sir, Reshma madam, my entire 𝗕𝗃𝗃 team for listing in BSc for in SME segment. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, and you should migrate to main board at the earliest. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Bye.
I request Mr. Sendil VR, Relationship Manager, BSc, to kindly present the listing memento to the Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Jayan Narayanan, Whole-Time Director, Mrs. Reshma Budia, and Non-Executive Director, Mr. Sudhanshu Budia of 𝗕ance Limited. Thank you, sir. I now request, sir, please. Yes, sir. I now request Mr. Sendil VR to kindly present the memento to CA Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. I humbly call upon Mr. C.A. Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited, to felicitate the gathering.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. What happened, Reshma? I can't see that the kind of response market has given. We should see the response here as well. Good morning, everyone. I'm saying this is a time to celebrate, enjoy. This is the only moment in the lifetime of any company and a big milestone. So congratulations, first of all, to Reshma, to Jain, Sudhanshu, everyone, and the whole Toss the Coin team for this great milestone. So the IPO of Toss the Coin has got tremendous response. We have heard the numbers. The IPO got subscribed more than 1,000 times and created a history on the SME platform till now. The platform has been almost 12 years old, but definitely very few companies comes like this who create history. So congratulations once again. So the company has raised almost 9 crores, against which the applications what we have received is more than 6,200 crores. So this shows trust and confidence which investors has put on the management of the company. Now this is no more your company. This company now belongs to hundreds of shareholders. So I'm sure investors have done their job. Now it is your time to prove yourself and give them the right expectations, what obviously Toss the Coin deserves. So as a listed company, definitely I always give 3 success mantra to every listed company. So to be a successful company, definitely there are very few listed companies in India as against the millions of the companies which are existing in India, but only I think approximately 6,000 to 7,000 companies are listed. So Toss the Coin has become one of those few companies in India. So 3 success mantra, I think the first one is good corporate governance. Definitely you understand what we have discussed as well. And transparency, whatever happens, definitely shareholders are now part of the company. So everything needs to be shared with all the shareholders. And definitely the business growth deliverables. In the numbers, definitely, like to be simply, I have to say. And especially for the investors, I always say that understand the company well, and once you decide investing in the company, invest for long term. And especially when the companies are coming on the SME segment, they are on the growth stage. If you see every large company, whether it's Reliance or Infosys or any Wipro, any such companies whose examples normally people used to give, that if you would have invested 10,000, 20, 30 years back in Wipro, you would have made few crores of rupees, you know. So these kind of stories, when these companies got listed, they were also SMEs. Any idea what was the issue size, IPO size of Reliance Industries? Sorry? Yes, close to that. So I think this is how the company starts. Every company is a SME company, so this is the beginning of a journey for Toss the Coin. And definitely we hope to see these kind of numbers for Toss the Coin as well. So all the best for the same. So as Beeline, we take the pride in listing the company, Toss the Coin. The team is so excellent and energetic, but definitely I can see the creativity as well. And at Beeline, we always look for the visionary promoters, good company, scalable business model. So definitely all these qualities are there in Toss the Coin. As Jayan has said, that being a listed company, definitely, obviously it's just a beginning. You will get a lot of advantages, which we always see. We have acknowledged these kind of benefits for every listed company. Visibility is definitely the biggest chunk. Value unlocking, then definitely a lot of financial benefit, fundraising, any future plans you have, public is always there to support you. All these companies, the examples whose I have given already, these companies have grown with public money only. So definitely as a promoter, we have a limited capital to contribute. But yes, once we go public, in your every effort, if the company is doing well, investors are there to support you. So definitely it's just a beginning. So public is there with you as far as you are along with them. Well, special thanks to Gunwan sir for introducing such an excellent company. So he's like a Midas touch to any company. So I'm sure that company will do wonders under his guidance. So many other gems he has already created, and maybe Toss the Coin has just begun. Well, it is always said that merchant banker has done our job. Everyone comes and gives us a thanksgiving. But definitely I would like to acknowledge that only merchant banker cannot do anything without the support of the whole team. Definitely it's a team effort, and it's a long project and a very mammoth project which requires each and every stakeholder's contribution. So I would like to thank the whole team of Toss the Coin, especially Reshma, Deepak Tatia ji, Pranav ji, company secretaries, auditors, lawyers, market makers, Beeline team, especially Yashika and Priyanka, and Bombay Stock Exchange team. Thank you very much, sir. Especially Anurag, Hardik Bhuta, Sachin Jain from the Mumbai office team. Sorry if I forgot any name. So thank you very much for your contribution. Without the contribution of each one of you, that definitely would have not been possible to stand here and celebrate this moment. So often it is said, listing is the beginning and not the end. And every long journey starts with the small steps. So this is the small step and the first step for the journey, growth journey of the Toss the Coin. With this, we wish all the best to the company for the future.
Thank you, sir, for those valuable words. I request Mrs. Reshma Budhia, CEO of Toss the Coin Limited, to share her thoughtful words on this special occasion.
Check. Yes. Thank you. Tough. I'm always talking, and today I literally don't want to say anything, and that is very, very rare. But yes, everyone, what a momentous occasion. I mean, I have no idea, but we are now public, so yes. It's amazing, that we've come to this point with Toss the Coin where we've changed the playing field. We have literally moved to a new orbit, one that actually means more success for our clients. It means commitment to our employees, and it means more transparency to our shareholders. For me, Toss the Coin was a chance. July 2012, when Jayan actually called me and said, hey, do you want to come on board? I'm thinking of something like this. I was like, I'm in my 9th month of pregnancy, so I don't think you want the baggage, so let's not do this. He smiled and said, take 6 months and come back. We'll see. And that's how I called him after 6 months, and we partnered. So technically, Dev, my firstborn, is as old as Toss the Coin. And in a very nice manner, they have excellent similarities or parallels. They both have a magnetic personality. They both found their unique voice by the time they turned 5. And in fact, they have these traits that teams want them to be a part of, right? Then comes my second one, Karan. Now, Karan is technically, and Jain will agree with me, the first CEO of 𝗕ance. He was the chief entertainment officer. When Jain and I would work from this little room in a flat, he would keep us company. He would ask us questions, bug us with why not. And the why not is what has become the guiding principle for us at 𝗕ance. And in fact, his natural tenet for creative thinking, maybe that is where I got the inspiration to actually practice design thinking, which today has become a fundamental approach for how we approach our clients. And so for a very long time, I used to tell people that I'm actually running 3 startups, Dev, Karan, and 𝗕ance. And today, 𝗕ance is now ready to take its big leap into this grand world. And thank God for that. We have built a niche, in the marketing consulting space for B2B organizations. Every client that we approach, we give it our best. We give it our 100%. So much so that people have actually come and told us, if you spend this kind of time and energy with every client, how will you scale? But that's not the question we ask ourselves. We ask ourselves, are we giving enough time and energy to every client that we can solve their business challenge? Which is why we don't have standardized processes at 𝗕ance. We only have customized approach. And I believe that is our biggest competitive advantage. And the proof of that is that we have 100% referenceable customer base. Also, the proof of that is that our first marquee investor, Mr. 𝗕𝗀𝗿, was able to see that passion. He was able to see that commitment and decided to help us on this growth journey and trust and invest in us. So thank you. Of course, our biggest services that we offer, just as a wide information, we offer CMO services for startups and small and mid-sized companies. We offer branding and go-to-market services for the mid-sized and large enterprises. From this year, we decided we wanted to increase and bring in high-potential, high-volume verticals, and which is why this year we had started Design Outcome, Presentation Enhancement Service by 𝗕ance. This is where we offer presentation services, we build on it, and we make sure that we are delivering at the speed of TTC, 𝗕ance for all of you. We're also going deeper with our employer branding services for GCCs across India. The idea is to help them realize the value of their innovation hubs and help them with employer branding, recruitment, engagement. And these are all high-volume, high-potential businesses. We have now started working on multiple API-based microservices, which are enabled with AI. So those are all in different stages, prototype, ideation, concept. A few are in the test stage. And when the time is right, we can talk about it. You will hear about it. So yes, those are the few services we bring to the table. The biggest investment we have made is in our people. We have handpicked every member of 𝗕ance who bring the right vibe, the right integrity, and the right personality, because that is very important for us at 𝗕ance. We are continuing to talk about, again, the same question, how big can you get? Today, all of you may ask, right? Standing on the stage here, it is surreal, and people ask me, how big can you get? I'm like, no, sorry, please ask me how valuable can we get? Because we have never worried about size. What we worry about is impact. What we worry about is purposeful growth. And that is something that has made us a steady and sustainable business that we are. We have always taken bold decisions to ensure that we continue to be a profitable company. And we will continue to be bold and beautiful with our heart on our sleeve and integrity as our compass. We will continue to build this superpower that is full of creativity, that is full of ideation, that will continue to ask why not, and that will always have a unique voice. Jen, I will not let you down. Sorry. Yes, I will not. I know you always believe that you don't have a plan, but you've always had a vision. And it is that vision that has actually been my North Star for every business decision that I've taken. I don't believe in evil eye, but if this partnership really needs a mantra, that mantra has and will always be trust and respect for each other, and knowing that we will put the other person first, always. Gayatri, thank you for giving Jayan the confidence at a very, very prime time in his career when he could actually risk an entrepreneurial journey. It's not easy, I can totally imagine. And knowing Jayan as well as I do now, the little conversation that you had in your head, I can imagine what that was full of, right? With kids being that young and you yourself building on your career, it possibly was the biggest risk as a family that you had taken. But that little voice that nudged you to actually give him the runway will today become the loudest gong that you will hear today. So thank you for listening to that little voice of yours. Dearest clients, employees, well-wishers, investors, shareholders, Mr. Senthil, Mr. Yogesh, Mr. Gunwant, Mr. Deepak, Mr. Pranav, thank you so much for just hand-holding us. I know we come across as newbies. You know, when you went with all the questions we've asked you, I'm sure we come across as newbies. But trust me, we are not novices. We know what we want to do. We have a plan, and we have the zeal to actually achieve our goals. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here, and let's wait for that right time, which I'm not yet sure. Yes, we're going to soon be in the right time, but thank you again.
Thank you, Reshma. Now, for the moment we've been all waiting for, I request all the dignitaries, the founders, Mr. Senthil, VR Relationship Manager, BSc, and Yogesh Jayan from Beeline Capital Advisors to join us on the dais to ring the gong for the listing of 𝗕𝗏 Limited on BSE SME platform. I humbly request Mr. Gunwant Ved to share a few words.
Jayam had a unique problem of visibility. So I don't have that problem. He is a good orator, so he did not have a problem about vocal, being learned and being listened. I have got a problem here because I want to, as a representative of the investor community, I want this exchange, thanks to BSE, for helping us to list such companies, and India needs a lot more of these companies to get listed. And as an investor, I want to voice this that छोटा कोई बुरा नहीं होता है. All companies start small and they go really big. And I'm sure 𝗕𝗏 will follow the same path. Just for if somebody doesn't understand, you had this iconic movie called 𝗁𝗍𝗍. There we had a coin, and that became a blockbuster. So I see a similar vibe here. So so this will keep on get repeated. So even after 20 years, 50 years, you will love to revisit and rewatch the movie. So you will remember this iconic opening ceremony. And even after 20 years, 30 years, who are all the shareholders or might be in the near-term future? So one problem is we got a lead manager called Beeline. They had a problem. So any issue they come, we have to be in the line to get the shares. So for the 𝗕𝗏 also, this issue will be there. So maybe in few days you will get the opportunity, but I can vouch on this management, you will not repent. One day you will have an opportunity to say that, okay, I was among the initial investors about 𝗕𝗏. Thank you.
Now I request all the dignitaries to proceed further to ring the gong for the listing of 𝗕𝗏 Limited on BSE SME platform. Let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
So guys, the listing price was, IPO price was 182 rupees and currently it is trading at almost 363 rupees. So almost 99% return. So almost the stock has doubled and we can see all the buyers upper circuit it's on. Congratulations once again.
As he put headphones on my head, the entire universe began dancing to music.
I evolved to survive in a world where the objects that matter to our survival were neither very large nor very small, but they either stood still or moved slowly compared with the speed of light.
So now to the entire Toss the Coin team, we would love to say we made it. A proud moment for all of us. Now to appreciate the efforts of the dignitaries who are an important part of our success story, I request the founders of Toss the Coin to present the mementos. I humbly call upon Mr. Sendil VR, Relationship Manager of BSc. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. C.A. Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited. Thank you, sir. Now I humbly call upon Mr. 𝗕𝗏𝗏, Mark Investor of Toss the Coin, to collect the memento. Mark the Investor. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. Deepak Tatia, the person who's always believed in us and took us on this journey. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. Pranav Jain, a long-standing past CA, to come collect the memento. humbly call upon Mr. 𝗕𝗂𝗏𝗏 CA, to humbly receive the memento from us. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. 𝗪𝗏 Independent Director, 𝗕𝘅𝗀, to come receive the memento as a token of love from us. Thank you, sir. I would like to mention Mr. Manish Gupta, Independent Director, 𝗕𝘅𝗀, who couldn't join us today, yet sends his wishes for the occasion. Now I call upon Mr. Chetan Bafna, Secretarial Auditor for 𝗕𝘅𝗀, to come collect the memento from us. I call upon Mrs. Pooja Jain, Company Secretary for 𝗕𝘅𝗀, to come receive the memento from us. Thank you, dear founders. Now I request CA Yogesh Jain to join us on stage to recognize the exceptional contributions to the listing ceremony. Thank you, sir. I call upon Mr. Sendil VR, Relationship Manager, BSc. I call upon Mr. Jayan Narayanan, Chairman and Managing Director of 𝗕𝘅𝗀 Limited, to come collect the memento. Thank you, sir. I humbly request Mrs. Reshma Budhia to receive the memento from CA Yogesh Jain. I call upon Mr. Sudhanshu Budhia, Non-Executive Director of 𝗕𝘅𝗀 Limited, to receive the memento. I humbly call upon Shri 𝗕𝗏𝗏 to receive the memento. Thank you, sir. I humbly call upon Mr. Deepak Tatia to come receive the memento. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. I now request Mrs. Nithya Radhakrishnan, Customer Success Director, to deliver the vote of thanks and officially close this memorable event.
Thank you, Joe. A very good morning, everyone. Last but not the least, every coin holds a story, a moment of suspense, a leap of faith, and the courage to embrace what comes next. Toss the Coin began with that spirit. And today, we celebrate a milestone that reflects every bold decision we've made, our listing on the Bombay Stock Exchange. On behalf of Team Toss the Coin, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been part of this journey. First, to the Bombay Stock Exchange, thank you for being the platform where we flip to the next chapter of our story. This listing is not just a financial achievement, but a commitment to uphold trust, transparency, and innovation. A special thank you to Beeline Capital Advisors Private Limited, our book running lead manager. Your team's expertise, guidance, and unwavering support have been instrumental in making this reality. To our investors and partners, you believed in our vision when it was just an idea. Thank you for placing your trust in us and for standing with us. To our customers, you're the reason we tossed the coin in the first place. Your faith drives us to keep delivering meaningful, impactful solutions. A special thanks to those of you who have made the effort to be here with us today. It means the world to us. To our incredible team, every toss requires a steady hand, and you have just been that. Your dedication, creativity, and resilience have brought us here today. To our families and loved ones, your unseen support has been our anchor. We owe this success to your patience and encouragement. I would like to take a moment to personally acknowledge Mr. Sendil BR, Relationship Manager from BSc, Mr. C.A. Yogesh Jain, Director, Beeline Capital Investors Private Limited, Mr. 𝗪𝗠𝗏, Mr. Deepak Tatia, Mr. Pranav Jain, Mr. 𝗪𝗫𝗏𝗆 Srivatsan, Mr. Mohan Matthew, Mr. Manish Gupta, Mr. Chetan Bafna, Mrs. Pooja Jain, and the team at Hotel Leela Palace for hosting us so beautifully. To everyone here, thank you for celebrating this moment with us. As we move forward as a publicly listed company, we are reminded of one simple truth. In every coin toss, there's a moment where anything is possible. And it's that belief that keeps us tossing, dreaming, and building the future. Here's to more leaps and more rewards as we continue to build a future together. Let's embrace this exciting journey ahead with the same courage and optimism that has brought us here today. Thank you so much.
Today, we proudly step into a new chapter as Toss the Coin Limited, where strategies, winning, and growth is truly unlimited. As we mark this milestone, we reaffirm our commitment to pushing boundaries, embracing creativity, delivering success, and making a difference without limits. On behalf of Toss the Coin, I, Dr. Josephina John, extend my heartfelt gratitude and wish to each one of you for your unparalleled success and growth in all your endeavors. We invite everyone to capture this moment and create memories with us that will last forever. Kindly join us for the photography session. Thank you once again. Thank you, everyone.
𝗕𝗂𝗧 and now the Chairman and Managing Director. We had our listing ceremony on BSc SME platform today. I want to take this opportunity to thank the entire team of BSc. They've been so helpful and they've been guiding us right from day one. And they made the whole process so easy. And that's what we really loved about being part of this platform. And also I'm happy that we are based in Chennai and we could list this from Chennai. And so overall it was been an amazing journey so far, and I thank the entire team of BSc for helping us to reach this stage, and without their help we wouldn't have been this successful in our listing ceremony. Thank you so much.